welcome back to my channel. And today we have something quite special. We have a Sims 3 speed build instead of a Sims 4. So if you haven't seen my current household video already, then or my Twitter, so you'd be unaware that recently I've got back into the Sims 3 because kind of just missing certain aspects from the Sims 3 that aren't in the Sims 4. So the only way I could experience it is play the Sims 3. And I really miss building in The Sims 3 as well. And if you haven't seen on my Twitter, I found a house that I had built like 2 years ago on The Sims 3, and that was the last house I built. So I kind of decided, you know what, I'm going to build a house on The Sims 3. And also, if you haven't checked my Twitter, if you have checked my Twitter, then you'll know that I've been having many issues with my Sims 3 game when it comes to building, because I wasn't sure um how to fix it, but I have finally managed to fix it, and it was issue with store content and custom content, so I fixed that now. But before I built this, I think probably attempted to film it like 100 different times, and it would never save, or it would freeze on loading or crash or just some sort of issue. And it turned out to be an issue with custom content and like free store content and all. I can't English. Free store content and everything. So I decided I will get rid of that and then try again. Sorry, I'm really tired. I got a bit of a cough, and it's worked, as you can see. Or this video won't be here. So I kind of decided to go with what I feel like I'm best at, and that is family houses, like suburban. That's why I named it Suburban Retreat, because I made it in Bridgeport, but I made it for my current household, and I made it based off like, so it would fit in with a town called Salmon Woods, made by my Sims royalty, I think. I'm not sure. I'll have a look now. Um, Salmon Woods. I'm googling this right now just to see who it's by. Um, it is by. Whoops, I kind of messed up here. Sims 3. Who's it by? Yeah, My Sims Reality Royalty, whatever. The one who made the same people that made Evansdale County and what's the other one? Storybrooke County. So I based off that because that's where my current household is in. If you haven't seen my current household video, which I'll link in the description, and I kind of wanted to make it family, so it's like a big family house, so a big family could fit in there. It's like I called it Suburban Retreat because it's a suburban house where the family will retreat to when when the parents, when the families come to a stop when it comes to baby making, if that makes sense, because kind of where they go to settle down and to just grow up and be a family. So I kind of did that, and I kind of decided with the the first one I tried to make, I kind of went for like a blue theme, but this I tried to go for red. So I tried to do different like panelings and stuff because I do like all that. And also, if you're not aware, they're like, you probably will work out by further on in the video that I haven't done the creative stuff for all the stuff. For example, there you kind of see like I skipped it and stuff. So for a lot of the furnishing, I just place random stuff, like all the stuff, but it looks a bit weird because it's not all matched and all woods aren't matched and all that stuff. But I do all that off camera, so all the screenshots will have like the final results. So if I've changed anything, it'll show you in the screenshots. And this took me 6 hours. The footage was 3 hours that I cut down to, I'm believing this is 25 minutes if I'm right. And I cut that down from 3 hours, but it took me 6 hours. It's kind of like 3 hours on Create Style and then 3 hours actually building it. God, like made me realise, because I forgot with The Sims 4, because with The Sims 4 I could build a really big house and it takes like 1 or 2 hours. I remembered how long it took, but then it's worth it at the end because I really did miss things like constrained full elevation and creator style and all these things that you don't get in The Sims 4, and I doubt we'll get. So it's kind of good to experience this. Oh, and also, I've got two collabs coming up. I think. Um, I won't reveal who they're with, but I've got two collabs with for Sims 3 speed builds, hopefully coming soon. I think one's coming next week at some point, and I think one's coming at the end of April, if I'm right. And then I've also got uh one big collab this week, the Fantasia arranged. There's like 40 of us, and it's a massive collab to like bring us all together and stuff. So look forward to that as well. And tomorrow's video will kind of be not tomorrow's video, next week's videos won't be my actual upload schedule. It will just be anything that I filmed and stuff. Because next week I'll be pre-recording lots of stuff for the next couple of weeks when I go back to schools and mocks and everything, and I'll be revising next week for the mocks. So don't expect the usual stuff. You probably will get the usual stuff, but not on the right day. But yeah, I haven't really talked about the house. If we get back onto the house, and you can see I'm adding in the windows. I kind of just went for the basic university ones and stuff. I did use store content. I didn't use any custom content because I don't think I've got any custom content for the Sims 3 build and buy mode and stuff. But I did use store content. I have all the expansion packs, nearly all the stuff packs, bearing 3 or something. So I have used a lot of content. But if you don't have it, then the game will just replace it with other stuff. And also there will be a download link, but I'm not sure how it's gonna work. I was speaking one of the people I'm doing a collab with. Um, I was asking how because I couldn't remember how you could upload it. So you had a download link for the house, and the way they told me wasn't working. So they told me an alternative way. So when you download it, you need to place the file in this download on in your library folder. So you got your Sims 3 folder and then your library folder in there, and you place it there, so then it will end up in your library when you go to edit downloads. You can place it from there instead, which will just be a lot easier. So that's kind of how that's worked. And as you can see, the driveway is like not on the part of the road, but where I move it to in the current household I have, it is part of the road, which is good. Because I kind of was just like, I kind of really didn't think much. I kind of was just like, right, this is based for this town, for my current household. I also want it to be this and this. And kind of just didn't realise that because it was in Bridgeport, it looked a bit out of place. But yeah, this is me doing all my landscaping. I'm not very. I would say I'm alright at landscaping, just not that good. I need to work on it a bit more. But if I'm honest, I think I'm a lot better at the decorating. So hopefully you do like that style. And I kind of went for dark woods. I think if I can remember correctly, I went for like dark woods and the wallpaper's like stripy and I just went kind of like I want to go for like warm colours, nice colours that fit in with each other. I don't when I furnish I don't really have a set theme. I just go for I want this colour for this room, this colour for that room. And I kind of feel like what goes well with each other sometimes if I can remember. But yeah, as I haven't done one of these sort of speed builds in a long time, I'm kind of hoping it's not too long. I mean, not too fast, sorry. Because if if I didn't make it that fast, it would come to like um an hour or something. So I did it times 10, but I made the furnishing times 8, so it was less fast. And it is a bit laggy at some points, so it seems a bit like jutted, which is annoying me right now, but I think it should be alright after I render it. Because I can never tell when before I render a video, I can never tell if it's laggy on the video or it's just Adobe Premiere being a poop. So we'll just have to wait and see, really. And didn't really know what to talk about, to be absolutely honest with you. So let's I think I should be talking about the build. Oh, there's a really long pause. There are a lot of long pauses in this because I was watching Girl Meets Pixels, um, Tart Legacy, I think Berry Tart Legacy challenge. I was catching up on that, and also watching Stepho Sims's Legacy challenge because I was kind of I haven't watched Stepho Sims like Legacy challenge since it first came out, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna rewatch it as I'm getting back in the Sims 3. So I was watching like loads of Sims 3 LPs, and I was watching loads of Stepho Sims's builds as well, and that's kind of where I got a bit of my inspiration from this house, well, for this house. So yeah, and as you can see, I colour all the wallpapers on camera, but most of the furnishing will be off camera because it's just, creative style takes so long to load, and that's probably why it was like 3 hours of the total build was just creator style, and 3 hours was actually the build itself. But oh well, it turns out nice, and I really did miss the whole all the different textures and stuff. Because with The Sims 3, there could be a texture that you don't like on the furniture, but you can change it. In The Sims 4, you can't, and then you're stuck with that. Maybe in a few different colours, and it annoys me. But then you kind of, you get used to it. So I was kind of going all out on this build with loads of different colours and things that I like. So you can see I went for like a red stripy type of thing because I felt like it went well with the flooring wood, and I don't know, it just looked very home, like family home like. And then I kind of made, as you can see, I've got like two sets of stairways because the house was really long, so I kind of struggled with the upstairs floor plan. So I decided to like kind of split it in half. So there was stairs on one half of the house to go up to half that had two bedrooms, and then on the other side it had one bedroom. So it's kind of like it's got three bedrooms, I think, if I'm right. Yeah, three bedrooms, but this bedroom here is split into two, and I kind of made it so it was like a teenage girl near the window side, and then like that bit that I'm colouring now was like for a girl, and then I made a room for like a green room for like a boy maybe, or it could be a girl, kind of like a unisex kind of room really, and then obviously I had the parents' room, so it's kind of enough to have a kind of big family because with the house that's with the room with that green room there, it could have enough room to I don't know, maybe make it a teenage room or a twin room or whatever you kind of want to do with it if you download the house, or you could make the big yellow room, which is the parents' room, like split it into rooms and have like twins and stuff in there, and then have the small purple one for the parents and stuff. So it's kind of up to you what you want to do when you download this. But as you can see, it kind of keeps juttering at moments, and there's another fading me. Oh, so here we go. Now we're going to the furniture, and this is where it will look a bit bizarre because I don't think I colour all of it on camera. But then I kind of what I would did was I would furnish it all, then not record it and colour it. So then when I went to the next room, you'd probably see that room coloured or whatever, if that makes sense. But yeah, and also I've started to use Instagram again for my YouTube channel, so I'll leave a link to that in the description if you want to go follow it. I kind of just post random stuff to do with my channel, announcing stuff or just random things. I'm slowly starting to post a lot more on there. Um, my Tumblr, I think, is linked in my description. I actually need to have a look at that. That's quite bad of me. But my Twitter's definitely down there. If you want to check, go to my social media links to, because I'll probably post like pictures of these and stuff a few days before I upload it. Any announcements and things like that. But I think the next couple of weeks is going to be very interesting because I've got quite a I've got quite a few collabs coming your way, which you should enjoy, and I'm looking forward to them a lot. And I'm kind of most of the collabs I think are coming next week, I think, or the week after, because I'm gonna film most of them soon and stuff. I've got a collab with the Detective Squad, which if you aren't aware, it's the group of friends I have on Twitter that are my YouTube friends. Like it's Little Miss Simmer, official girly Simmer, Sour Patch Simmer, It Laws Paws, Leah Bear, um, Lil Simsy. Um, I think that's it. I feel really bad if I've forgotten anyone. Oh, and Ex Urban Sims is on there as well. She kind of sometimes pops in for a little chat, and sometimes we talk with her. Um, and that's really it. Nothing really is interesting to talk stories to talk about in my life really. Apart from it was quite funny. In the group chat, the big group club, there's like 40 of us, and it's really funny because there's the 40 of us. The chat is crazy with the amount of like talking and stuff. So my phone's constantly buzzing. So I've kind of put my phone on silent now because it's just constantly buzzing. Like right now, I've got loads of different stuff like notifications on Twitter for that group chat because there's like two group chats, and then there's like a mini group chat for me and a few others who are in the big collab, but it's like I don't know, like a semi theme in that collab, if that makes sense. I'll explain it all in the actual video, but now back to the actual build for once actually, because yeah. But there, as you can see, I was kind of struggling what to do because I didn't really know if you could join it together, like out, not, I don't know how to describe it, coming out, because in The Sims 4, if you turn the auto thingy off, you can place it anywhere, so you could put it where those bins are, and it'll be like a corner one, but you can't do that with this, so I didn't know what to do, so I kind of decided to make it into a downstairs bathroom, and then have the kitchen smaller, because you couldn't make it look nice when it's joining into that side, so the kitchen's smaller. But I do like how it's turned out, and I had to add in the little bakery thing there because I do love a bit of that, and because I was kind of basing it off what my current household will be like, because I've moved them into this. I'll be moving them into this house when their family gets a bit bigger, because they've got the money for it. Because they found loads of gems and stuff, which you should know if you watched my current household, which is just a cheeky little self promo to go check it out. Wink. I don't know what I'm doing. I need sleep. It's like nearly midnight, and I'm quickly doing a voiceover for this and stuff. But yeah, I kind of chose like a green wallpaper with a kitchen, and then a lightish wood. Like each room kind of has like a different wood. I kind of noticed how, but I did use a lot of store content decorations in the kitchen, so if you don't have it, then I am very sorry. But you can probably just add in your own stuff if you do download it. And also, I I don't know how much store content I used, but I think I used quite a bit. And yeah, I'm sorry if this voiceover isn't very interesting. I don't do them very often, if you haven't gathered. And when I do them, I don't really have much to talk about. So if you're bored of me and you're bored of my voice, I really don't care if you just want to play some music and listen to the music whilst you watch it. It's entirely up to you. But I know some people probably like to just listen to this whilst I know they're doing something else, doing CC shopping or whatever they do whilst they watch my videos. And this is the parents' bedrooms. I kind of want to go for like a light spring, kind of like a spring slash light colours, because I want to kind of make it more based off like the mother's preferences on bedroom than the father, because the father kind of in my current household doesn't really care what it's like, so she has the say in the design of it, and that's kind of what I was going with, like not necessarily girly room, just kind of like a feminine room, if that makes sense. I don't know. But yeah, and I was trying to use like a lot of different stuff that I haven't used, or I was kind of definitely just going all out there in this build because I hadn't built. Oh, we're gonna need to get my grammar right. Built in a long time, so I kind of thought, right, I'm gonna go all out there, make it as nice as I can, So obviously you guys will like it, and because I haven't done it in a long time, so I want to see what everything there is. And but the one thing annoyed me was how long the textures took to load, and because there's so many items, how long the items took before unloading, especially with the decoration items and stuff. It was a bit. Ooh. I didn't try that hard with the bathrooms. If you haven't already noticed, because I never really, to be honest, bathrooms are one of the rooms I don't really enjoy doing. I just throw a bunch of stuff in, usually always using Master Suite nowadays, and just there because the bathroom doesn't need to be special. It's just they're only going to be in there when they're doing brushing the teeth, having a bath, or going to the toilet, shower, whatever you make your Sims do in the bathroom. So I kind of always focus more on the bedrooms. So as you can see here, I'm now doing the teenage bedroom, and as you can see, I'm addicted to those curtains. I really like those curtains from Supernatural and those carpets from University Life. And I kind of liked what I did here, where I sort of like a newspaper kind of. I wanted to kind of look like a newspaper kind of wallpaper. It's just kind of that wall that you can stick all your posters on and all that stuff. Especially as she's a teenager, or he could be a teenager, depending on what you want to do with the house. They might have loads of posters up and they can stick it on that wall. But if I had custom content, I would have placed a lot of posters and paintings on there, but I didn't because I don't really have many posters and stuff. Because I did get rid of all my CC before I stopped playing The Sims. And also on my Twitter, I did a poll about like CC and stuff, and not CC on a new LP, and a lot of you have just voted. And I think if I bring back a Sims 3 LP, it's going to be Legacy Challenge, and at some point I will bring back Generations, but they probably won't be after till I finish my current Let's Plays. And I think this video is nearly coming to an end. I can't remember how long I have left. I'm going to have a look now. Yes, it is like 26 minutes, 25 minutes long. So I'll probably leave you guys here and play a bit of music for the rest of it. So if you guys enjoyed, then give it a thumbs up. Comment if you think I should do more Sims 3 builds and if you're looking forward to any more. And you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. And I'll see you in another video. Bye guys.